Radio, a great voice that was silenced just recently, the late great Gene McDaniels.
Excellent music.
100 Pounds of Clay. And we are 50 plus, forward thinking.
And a little more than 100 pounds of clay.
That's true, unfortunately. But we're going to fix that with a nice lady here from Curves of Savannah. She owns it. In fact, I just remember within the last few months on Undercover Boss, the CEO of Curves was on there. How she got it started, and what a wonderful success story that is. And we are talking today with Becky Brownlee. Becky, how are you? Good to see you.
Good morning.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Well, thanks for coming in. And she has a bachelor's degree from UNC at Chapel Hill. As the bumper sticker says, if God ain't a Tar Heel, why is the sky Carolina blue?
She has a master's, right?
Yeah, and so best of both worlds. MBA from the University of Saskatchewan. You don't?
No, actually it's from here, local in Savannah, South University.
Oh, okay. When I saw University of SC, I did one of them assuming things. You know what happens when
exactly,
you assume.
SU,
Very good.
not SC.
Uh-huh.
Right. And Becky is also an IFTA.
Well, there you go.
Certified Personal Trainer, Interactive Fitness Trainers of America. That is what IFTA stands for.
I was hoping you'd tell us that.
And Becky, what should people look for in a trainer?
Well, one of the things that I always tell people is, you think of a personal trainer as more of a gym rat type of person, but really a personal trainer is a professional, and so you should be looking for a professional. Obviously, you are looking for people with the proper certification.
It should be called a professional personal trainer.
It should be called a professional personal trainer, exactly. Certification for a personal trainer is something that has to be renewed annually. A lot of the other fitness certifications, group fitness, etc., they have a longer span on their certification, so sometimes you'll see 2 or 3 years. But you always want to make sure that your personal trainer has a current certification. Fitness industry just changes constantly, like the medical industry. So you always want to make sure you're with somebody that stays on top of it and continuing education. Your personal trainer should be personal. It should be about you.
Yeah.
There are some cookie-cutter basic principles that we all follow, but everybody's different. And your personal trainer should take into account everything. If you ever meet with a trainer and they don't do a complete health history with you, family history, medications, from start to finish, then you're in the wrong place. And they also need to spend some time and talk about what your fitness goals are. Everybody is different. Some of your seniors might be training just for ADL. That's activities of daily living. We might just want to maintain those. Some of them may be training for a marathon, like we have coming up in Savannah.
Yeah, a couple of weeks.
Some of them might be looking for weight loss or for muscle strength, but the trainer has to establish what the goals are, and they also have to establish what the person's level of commitment is. Now,
Curves. Curves is at, if you're listening in Savannah, it's 7720 Waters Avenue. And what are as far as the franchise itself goes, do men come into Curves, or is it just for women? Because men have Curves.
Yeah. If men come in, we all run and hide.
So
Curves.
Didn't mean to scare you off.
Sorry.
Okay.
We let you come in when you fix things, but other than that, Curves as a facility is designed especially for women.
So we haven't broken through the glass ceiling there yet.
We have not. We're sorry.
Okay. Well, that's life. Sometimes you get the elevator, sometimes you get the shaft. You know what I mean? All right.
It's great, though. It's fun.
Now
it's 30 minutes, and Millie kids me, our producer kids me about not sticking with something. Isn't it true? I've been sticking with Curves, Becky.
I had to throw her out one day.
Did you?
She'd had some minor oral surgery.
Heck, I do that here.
I said, you have to go home. You can't work out with that. Go home. So
I've been thrown out of better places than this, Bill. So.
You've never been in better places than this. Remember that old line? All right, fine. We're talking with Becky Brownlee this morning. or this afternoon, depending on when you're listening. What is Girls Night In?
Girls Night In is a party that we have during the month of October to celebrate breast cancer awareness. And we've actually had 2 parties. We kind of call them birthday parties. Every woman celebrates her birthday at Curves in October for breast cancer awareness. And our first party was October 11th. Our second party is October 25th. And we do something a little bit different at our Curves than some of them. We decided to make it a really big month, and we are donating $5,000 in breast cancer self-exam kits to women in the community. Breast self-exam is one of the 3 critical parts for early detection. You have your mammogram, which we all know and hear about. We have the clinical exam, which should be done annually by your healthcare provider. And then you also have the breast self-exam, which should be done monthly. All 3 critical, tremendous strides in raising awareness. Unfortunately, a lot of women still don't do it. So our goal was to try to get as many of these kits into the hands of women in the community. They sell for $20. They're free. We are giving them away.
Wow.
It's early detection is the key.
Yeah. Oh, sure. Absolutely. My wife's a 3-year survivor, and I mean, they found it really, really early, and it looked like a grain of sand.
And I bet she's doing amazing.
Doing well. 3-year survivor. Yeah, she's doing very,
Good to
very
hear
well.
it.
Continuing to get great checkups, and we're, thank God every day. But as far as, and when you say Girls Night In, is it an overnighter?
No, we're not going to spend the night.
Come on.
I know.
Yeah.
What's,
Pajama party.
Yeah, that would be fun. That would be a lot of
fun.
fun. We may have to think about that.
Come on.
We need to have one once a month, actually. That would be fun.
No, it's from 5 to 8. It's October 25th. That's our last party. And it's not necessary to stay the whole time. It's kind of drop in, pick up your kit. We've got some literature that we'd like for you to read. We'd love to talk about it while you're there. The breast self-exam kit that we do was put together in conjunction with Olivia Newton-John, who everybody is pretty familiar, I would imagine, with her story with breast cancer. And
Have you never been mellow?
Excuse me?
I say, have you never been mellow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Every day I aspire to be mellow. But she helped design the product, so she chose the colors, and she's one of our spokespeople for it. And we have a great video with her, so we love to show the video. We do a little demonstration. We use sugar versus the other alternative that we could do, and it's just fun. We have some diet cake, and
I love diet cake. Now
it's really good. Now don't knock it till you've had it.
I wasn't. I don't knock cake at all. We have a listener question from Evie.
Okay.
She's sent this in from Wasilla, Alaska.
Okay.
She's a grandmother, limited without time, with limited workout time. Not limited without time. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here anymore. She's limited workout time. She says she still works part-time, frequently has to babysit her grandchild or children, and she's just not in shape to chase a toddler or a 5-year-old. And how can she improve the fitness with the very limited time that she does have every day?
All right. There are ways, and before I talk about that, one thing I want to say is that we all make time for what we want to do. Unfortunately, a lot of people, and especially women, don't make fitness a priority for themselves. They take care, we're nurturers. We take care of other people, and at the end of the day, we're the ones that are lacking, that didn't get taken care of. So sometimes people come to me and they don't have time to exercise, and I'll just generally, talk about the weather or conversation or their lifestyle. And one of my favorite tricks is to ask them what some of their favorite TV shows are. And if they can name several of them, they have time to exercise because they're sitting and watching TV.
Let's basically say the many lives of Dobie Gillis, or
exactly,
because brother, you're going to find the Nick at Night. So you're right.
So there's really rarely a case where there's not time. You have to make time.